Dog diets are so, like, it's really, really hard to explain, but I can tell you what happened, what works for Monkey and Juice, and they just eat like a dry food, like a dry dog food diet. One of like the biggest things that you can look at when choosing like the right food for your dog is their poop. Whatever you're putting in them should come out like a certain way. As far as like human food, like the food that you cook for yourself, like you should not give your dog, because most of the time it'll give your dog diarrhea, or it'll make your dog constipated, or it'll make their stomach hurt because it's not like what they're used to. However, like I had, actually no, this is a really good example. So my aunt, my uncle, like they immigrated over here from Vietnam. And in Vietnam, they've always had dogs. And in Vietnam, they've always fed their dogs what they ate. And so when they came over here, they did the same thing. But the problem over here versus Vietnam is over here, like everything is processed, everything's frozen, everything, like everything. And the dog that they had over here ended up getting diabetes and ended up like just having a heart attack and dying from the overconsumption of like fats and sugar and stuff. So when I first got Zeus, I struggled to get his diet normal for a really long time. It took me like 4 months, I believe, because everything I was feeding him was giving him like diarrhea, because he's lived on the streets for so long. He lived on the streets for like 3 to 4 years, and he was just eating whatever was on the street. So like he was already accustomed to that diet. So anything that I was giving him in my home, like actual dog food, was so high in protein and so high in like nutrients and stuff. He had diarrhea for like weeks on end, and it slowly started firming up. And it was a really hard task. I would have to like lower the protein and nutrients count. So I would give him like a fourth of a cup like 6 times a day, and to not overpower like the nutrients that I was giving him. So that was like a learning experience for me.